Julie, what do you have for me today?
Sean, today we're going to fix up your lawn for Christmas. If most people's lawns look like mine after a long dry winter, then they're looking like this, Sean.
Oh, wonderful.
We've got weeds, we've got patches where crickets have been. Only 40 centimeters apart, we've got 2 brown patches with a hole that your finger can fit down. That's crickets.
Wow.
They can cause a lot of damage. We've got clover going here. And the lawn, the color generally of the Brea is a bit light green.
And the clover, that's like a weed or something? Or,
yes, it is a weed. It's terrible. And it's you can't pick it out. Don't try to pick it out. You've got to spray it.
All right, you got to spray it?
Yes. There are some weeds that you can pull out, but the ones that creep, you need to spray.
Okay.
Now, looking at a lawn like this, the easiest thing to get it going is to put some lawn dressing on.
Oh, so you've got some stuff here ready that you're going to use, yeah?
Yes.
Some of these products here? Or...
This is right. I'll show you
Wonderful.
these products.
Thank you.
Now at Hingham we keep these 50 dm bags of lawn dressing, which are quite handy because you use quite a lot of them.
Okay.
But we do also have the normal 30 dm size.
Wonderful.
So you would spread some of this on your lawn and take a steel rake, the back of a steel rake.
Okay. The back of a steel rake.
Yes, just because you can get it nice and flat.
Okay.
Because also moles and
this stuff here you're putting on there, this soil or whatever, what's it going to do again, Julie?
It's going to fill the gaps that the moles have
created. Okay.
Where your lawn has got dug up by the dog and whatever.
Okay.
And it's going to make it level. Plus, at the same time, it's going to feed it.
Okay, it's going to feed it. So it's a soil sort of like a fertilizer.
Yeah, like a compost.
Okay, fantastic.
But lawn dressing also has a bit of river sand in it, which helps with the leveling.
Oh, okay. So you got it nice and smooth. So you don't have those ugly holes in it.
That's right.
Wonderful.
And then,
now
at the beginning of spring, my favorite fertilizer would be 321.
321.
It's although it's high nitrogen with the first number.
Okay.
It's a bit more balanced. It's not like LAN, which is pure nitrogen.
All right. Yeah.
Now everybody always asks me, can we use LAN? Yes, you can, but in a growing season, you should use fertilizer 4 times. Say at the beginning of September, the beginning of November, beginning of January, and then again sometime in March before winter.
Okay.
To try and thicken your lawn so that it doesn't get all thin and weedy in winter.
No problem. Yeah.
So you then take the
sorry, carry on. Yeah.
Take the fertilizer, which is just these little balls.
Okay.
Now this is chemical and it will burn if you don't water. Now if you've put a dose of lawn dressing on, you've got less chance of burning it because it's not sitting on the leaves very much.
Okay.
Then you do like make rain.
Okay, so you just take them out and you put them. So you've put the fertilizer on.
the compost.
The compost, yes. And now you're putting the chemical to boost it. Okay.
And then this will make your lawn emerald green, thick, and when you cut it, it'll be nice and lush, and it'll stop the weeds germinating.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Jeez.
Because what happens if you let your lawn become patchy and you can see the soil in between, you always have weeds.
Okay.
The trick is to keep your lawn thick, and then the weeds won't germinate.
Okay. Wonderful.
But no doubt you've got weeds. So in a couple of weeks, when my lawn is thick and strong and green, I can now spray with one of these are the same. Hormoban is an Effecto product. Lawn weeder is from Macro.
Okay.
60 mils in 5 liters.
Okay.
In a spray bottle, and just spray it on, just wet the leaves lightly and move on.
So when do you use that?
In about 2 weeks after this is looking nice.
Okay, so we want this 2 weeks to grow out strong.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as our warmer weather comes, and ideally some rain, but it's not happening now, then the grass starts to grow like crazy, and that's a good time to do all this.
To do all that. Okay, great. So you want the grass to grow. Obviously you want in the weeds to grow so that they suck in that stuff. Also they take in that poison also.
This is true, yes, this is true.
Okay.
Deal with the crickets.
Alright.
We can either do a liquid product, which you mix in a watering can and you literally pour down each hole. And then, or a scatter kill type product that's a granule that you can just sprinkle around each hole.
Alright, wonderful.
The crickets are the things that go chirp, chirp, chirp.
Okay, the ones you had night times.
Yes. Now, if you don't want to do chemical, you can use Blade Runner, which is an organic product.
Okay.
Sprinkle that on. It's got a smell to it, but it's difficult. You can't burn your lawn with it.
So the chemical is in place of those little bollickies that you threw on there. You would use this
sort of
if you want to be
go for an organic
product. Okay.
And don't want to burn.
Are they? There's just. Would you recommend this rather, or?
A lot of people like the organic product. This 3-2-1 is, and not the slow release. The slow release is expensive.
Okay.
And I think if you're going to do it 4 times in the season, you don't need slow release. You actually want to boost your lawn.
Yes.
So get the one that's going to do it straight away, and it's cheaper. But so that is actually my favorite. I know the ladies in our nursery love the organic product.
Okay.
It's powdery, a little bit difficult to apply, but it's great from the point of view that you're not going to burn.
Yes, I understand that.
And then people always say, what should I use through the year? Just to make it easy, use something different every time, or say if 3-2-1 is your favorite, alternate. So you could do 3-2-1, then LAN, then 3-2-1, then 7-1-1. So just don't use the same one all the time, because then you're always treating the same, because the numbers, the 3-2-1, treats different parts of the plant.
Oh, okay.
The high number in the beginning makes the leaves grow.
Okay.
And then once a year, if you can, apply lime. It's just a white powder that you just sprinkle on lightly, because that helps it corrects the pH.
Okay.
Our soils tend to be a bit acid, and if you have the correct pH when you do fertilize, the plants can absorb the fertilizer correctly.
Better, yeah, okay, great, awesome.
And then of course water. Now with me having put this fertilizer on now,
you need to water it.
I've got to rush off and water it. This is Berea and this is Buffalo.
This is Berea and that's Buffalo.
Yes. Little difference when you look at it, but Berea's got a pointy tip, and Buffalo's got a rounded tip.
Okay, now I see that.
Buffalo's great for wear and tear if you're playing a lot of cricket and soccer, but it must have sun.
Must have sun.
Newly planted buffalo doesn't do well with shade. Whereas the Berea can handle a fair bit of shade.
Oh, so it's like a shade grass, so you
but
can
it's
still
great
grow.
in sun too.
Is it also great in sun?
Yes, so it's actually a very popular grass unless you've got heavy wear and tear.
Okay, so why don't people people have a mixture of this in their gardens?
Well, you actually can, because then the one that's thriving will take over. So it's quite a good mix to have.
Wonderful. Thank you, Julie.
And if you've got patches in your lawn, big patches, then you could buy this. It comes out in plugs, like rooted plugs, and you plant that as close as you feel like.
You just plant in areas where there's no growth.
Yes, just to boost some.
And you do the same with this one.
Yeah.
Awesome, Julie. Awesome.
So all the best for a great green lawn this season.
Yes, awesome. now tell me, what do we have for me next week?
I'm not sure. I was thinking of planting a little strawberry pot with herbs as a gift.
I'm loving it.
Okay.
I'm going to see you next week.
All right, Sean.